You're right on time.
Welcome to the Spiritually Scheduled podcast with your hosts, Ashley
and Amanda.
It's time for something a little different as we bring spiritual wisdom down to earth.
So get curious and be prepared to tune in to yourself.
Take a deep breath all the way in and a long, slow breath out. Breathe in through your nose and allow your breath to find its natural rhythm. Bring your full attention to your breath. Fill your belly full and exhale, relaxing your body down. Unclench your stomach, your shoulders, and your jaw. I am here now. How was that?
I like it.
I like it.
It's made me feel very calm.
Oh, good. Yeah. Not 𝐶𝐞𝐫.
No.
Well, right, we're here.
We are here.
We are here. Welcome, everyone, to Spiritually Scheduled.
Love that.
It's taken a lot of planning and organisation.
It has.
We've been very excited.
We are excited. I might be a little bit nervous.
Yeah, because it's recording.
It's recording and we're on the screen.
It's the video. You're really good at taking videos and pictures and social media stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Depends what mindset I'm in.
Yeah,
or
true.
if I know where
In
it's
the vibe.
going and,
Yeah.
how the camera's angled.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, do you remember years ago when MySpace existed? You might have been a little
Vaguely.
bit older. When I was an early teenager, MySpace was there, and it was the camera angles were up here, so you had your forehead and your eyes,
Oh,
but there
okay.
was no double chins.
No double chins. What magic.
I know. Well, you
There
needed
weren't
that growing
emails
up.
when I was a teenager, Ashley.
Oh,
so.
Stop it. Right.
How we've moved on.
I know, just a bit. Well, everything's on the internet now, isn't it?
Mm.
Fast pace. There's
Yeah.
no waiting for letters for days. It's emails straight away.
All instant. But whatever I did as a teenager, it wasn't recorded. And that
Oh,
was a
okay.
blessing.
Oh, okay then. Wow, what did you get up to as a teenager?
Well, no, nobody will ever know. Nobody will know.
Yeah. Anyway, right, we're here. This is our first podcast recording. So welcome everyone who's following our brand new podcast.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Hopefully we will so I'm a learner of anything spiritual. And I feel like Amanda is the font of all knowledge.
Oh my
So
goodness.
this is I'm going to be learning lots from you.
Well, we learn from each other, don't we?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We definitely learn from each other.
Yeah.
And we've all got so much wisdom. We just might not maybe talk about it all
Yeah,
the
that's
time.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
We've all got different experiences, haven't we?
Yeah. So, what we're going to be looking at in the podcast is tarot. We'll have different sections of the podcast that we'll talk about, and we do have like a question from the audience. So we do have those coming up in each of the episodes.
Yeah.
We will have guests on now and again,
Mm.
but it's mostly us two chatting about all things spiritual and
Lovely.
day-to-day life, what challenges we have and how we can overcome them, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that lovely blend of spiritual wisdom
Yes.
and practical reality.
Yeah, definitely that practical reality. Because I'm not someone said to me the other day, they went, "Oh, are you very woo woo?" I'm like, I'm not really.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. What is woo woo?
Woohoo! Depends how you
I
say
like
it.
that. Oh, I think I might just do that back at them.
Woo!
Yeah, I was like, well, catch me on a good day, I might be more woo woo than normal. But
Or just a single
yeah.
woo.
A single.
Or just the one woo.
Just the one woo today.
It's not a double woo.
That's funny. Yeah, so here we are. So we have lots of things to go through today. We've brought different decks, and I'm still new to tarot, so I don't know what the cards mean, and different decks mean different things. You have, is it right, angel cards, oracle cards?
Oh, there's loads of options. Yeah. But really, the way I like to look at tarot and help other people with it is that it's your interpretation of it.
Okay.
So it's just a way for us to use our intuition. So what we get from one image might not be what the guidebook says.
Ah,
Or it
right,
might be
okay.
exactly the same.
Ah, yeah, because I remember I did a first session with you, and you said when you got the card is actually what does that look like? What are the colours? What does it feel to you? What are they doing? And we didn't even look at the guidance for ages until and like every card does have a different feeling to it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And maybe it depends on a different day, like how you feel in yourself, what that card might look like on one day might be different to you on another day.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because one of the greatest things we can notice when we're using any tarot or oracle cards is how does it make us feel, or what does it bring up in us? Because some people have really strong feelings that come up when they see certain images,
Yeah.
or some people might think fearfully. It teaches us to understand actually how we think and what emotions
Yeah.
are within us, because
Yeah.
essentially we're having a reaction to a piece of paper,
Yeah.
you know, a piece of card.
Yeah.
So the power
Yeah.
isn't in the cards. The power and understanding is in ourselves, and it's that it
Yeah.
helps with that level of self-awareness because it's symbolic.
I think it is that self-awareness
Mm.
and understanding yourself at a deeper level. Like, why do I react that way? Why do I feel that way? Like,
Yes.
how am I going about everyday life in my morals, my objectives, or
Yeah, your
how I'm,
mindset.
yeah. Because it can be a really negative world
Mm.
at the moment, for sure. And it's trying to keep that positive mindset. Like, when you've got so much going on, you know, you've got the household to do, you've got work to do, you've got, you know, looking after parents or looking after children, or, you know, there's all
Yeah.
sorts, and it's trying to just keep yourself right.
Yeah, so you're not just on the hamster wheel.
Yeah.
You're actually tuning in.
Yeah.
And like really creating your own life rather than being reacting or just be
It's fighting fires all the time.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
And like it's a privilege to have a life where you fight some fires.
Yeah.
They're not as big as other things that other people are dealing with. It's all relative to us as individuals, isn't it? But that's something I try to remember, just how privileged I am. Like I have hot water every day.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. For sure.
But then if you feel depressed, and I've been through lots of that, that doesn't help. So just keeping it real.
Because then you
It's
feel
where you're at.
guilty.
Some people will, yeah.
Yeah, if I'm having a bad day or a down day, and it comes in waves,
Yeah.
I go, oh, why? And then the
What's
guilt
wrong
trip
with you?
comes.
Yeah. What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yes, that just piles on more blame, doesn't it? Because then we're denying our own emotions, which is never going to help.
No.
But it's something that's really common because you know, there's suppressed emotions. That's a huge topic, and that's not masterful. To suppress isn't masterful. I mean, let's say like the end of this week, I was feeling really drained and tired. I'm perimenopausal. I've been having the internal inferno has been raging. I've had a serious lack of sleep, which really depletes you, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does.
But then I had some stuff to deliver and some things to take care of on Friday with people and business, and I knew I had to show up for that.
Right.
And so that's when I not suppressed, but that's when I had to go. I'm just going to have to park that over here.
Yeah.
The emotional stuff and how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to have to deliver because I have a really strong sense of responsibility. So I was like, right, let's get this done for people. Bring the best version of me.
Yeah.
Because it's not about me, it's helping other people. And then later on, or the next day, just had to have a complete rest.
Yeah, your day.
Do very little. Yeah.
I had one of those the other day. That was nice.
You have some things where you have to put things to one side. You can't continuously put emotions and feelings to one side or bury them,
it, aren't you?
because then it causes, I would say, it causes emotional and physical pain and lots of problems in the body as well, because everything's connected.
Yeah, and the same in your gut as well, because I've been trying to learn a bit more about gut health. Not that I've been following it very well with my McGriddle this morning for breakfast, but I think that affects you a lot. If I have a really good day where I'm eating really good stuff, like they say, eat the rainbow, don't they?
That's the colours of the chakras.
I can feel a difference.
Yeah,
in myself.
Yeah,
more energy and whichever. But it's convenience, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, and I think when we eat stuff, it's not just what we eat; it's the narrative that we have alongside with everything. You know, so many people in our society have a full-on narrative of judgment
Oh yeah.
around what's
Oh, for
what's being
sure.
consumed,
Yeah.
and it's right or it's wrong or it's this or it's that, and that in itself is quite oppressive.
Yeah, it can be.
Now
And
you
everyone's
should
very
feel some
judgmental, aren't
guilt because you're not doing what you're meant to do,
they? Yeah, but
and
then it feels a bit naughty, doesn't it?
but
You need a little bit of
you
guilt
need
for it to
to,
go
yeah.
be enjoyable.
It's actually, we're privileged to have a lot of food to eat.
Yes, you're right.
It's like an abundance thing,
sure.
isn't it? But how
Yeah.
much pleasure do we get from it before we try and destroy the pleasure that we've had? And like, it's all the intentions of why you're eating what you're eating, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So, do you want to do a tuning with tarot?
I do. If I shuffle these cards, am I going to make lots of noise on the microphone?
Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah, but I think
Okay.
everyone will want to hear them be shuffled.
Let's have a tuning.
I'm going to make notes because I like
lovely.
learning.
Well, I better say something
And,
helpful then, which is the
You
intention.
always say something helpful.
You're very kind. It's, yeah, so probably to start with, because this is our first ever episode,
Yeah,
I should probably explain why tarot.
Okay, yeah.
Because some people will have never
Yeah.
used it before.
No, or,
They were listening to this.
Here we go.
And clank.
I know. I will
And,
edit out that sound.
We'll probably have lots of
Mind
that,
you
and
saying
it's
that, I don't
fine.
think people will be bothered.
I don't think
It
so.
always happens.
It
I
happens.
have a nice, pretty pen. I lose pens constantly.
Do you?
Yeah. My dad bought me this for Christmas, and I've not really used it. I wanted like a special occasion for it.
Oh,
So I'm only going to be using it for this podcast. So I've got all my notes, and
that's
then
lovely.
we can do those show notes and
Perfect.
keep people informed. Anyway,
It's perfect.
yes.
I love the way you're handling it as well.
Oh, thanks.
With great care.
Great care.
With great care.
But it's Osprey.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. I'm a big
Fancy.
person, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love a pen. So, why tarot? And then, do you know, I was, I've been awake a lot in the night recently. And last night when I did wake up, I was thinking back to when did I first get into tarot? And it was in lockdown.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was that I'd been in business, my own business, I think, for about 6 months.
Yeah.
Had my coaching practice. And pretty much all my clients at that time were business owners. So there was a whole month where everyone was just in flux, where they're trying to cope with staff, logistics, whatever it was. So I found myself having a month, because all my business was face to face at that point as well,
Right.
of really not having anything to do, because my clients just needed space to get themselves sorted before they could engage in anything. So I did lots of walking. I was very slim then before I went through the depressive years.
Right.
I'd like to return to that. And I also picked up a book off my bookshelf, and it was a tarot book. And I can't even remember where I bought it from or why.
Oh, okay.
But I had nothing sort of functional to be working on. So I picked up that book and I just started reading it. And I was like, wow. Because everyone has preconceived ideas of what tarot is about. And I really didn't know. But all I could tell you was there was a reason why I picked that book up. I was drawn to something. And previous to that, I'd really been studying and reading a lot about psychology and investigating spirituality. But I was still quite skeptical about it all. So I then fell in love with tarot. And how I see it, I don't know if this is how everybody sees it or not, it's just a phenomenal personal development tool.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's 78 facets of the human psyche or energy. So what I want to be able to do in these sections is show people how it relates to them.
Yeah.
Because it's just a symbolic language, basically.
Yeah.
So the card that the deck rather that I'm going to use for this one is called the Light Seers deck by Chris Ann. There'll probably be a number of sales in the northwest area of England, because this is the one I promote to people as if you want to start off reading or exploring tarot, it's akin to the traditional suits and format of tarot, because the tarot has a specific structure, unlike oracle cards, which have more flexibility.
Yeah.
And such modern, lovely, colourful images. There's like just miniature pieces of artwork. I love it. And that's what speaks to the subconscious mind, is symbols and imagery. So that's why everybody can relate to it.
Because I remember when I was looking at tarot cards, and you I'm sure you said to me, oh, just have a look and see what comes out to you, what you really like.
Yeah.
And that's when I picked up my first deck. It was like well, to me it was like Disney princesses, but it was like fairy tales.
Yeah.
That was my first deck, and that is my favourite still.
Yeah, that's lovely, isn't
Yeah,
it? Did you like
yeah.
books like that when you were little?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I loved Roald Dahl.
Mm.
BFG was probably my favourite.
I loved Roald Dahl books when I was
Yeah.
little.
I just loved being in another
Amazing.
world. I used to read a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah. Well, it does take you into a different
Yeah.
place, doesn't it? Magical
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. And then I got into my artwork a little bit as a teenager doing my GCSEs and went into like angel-y art. Not that I'm definitely not an artist. Leave that to my other half, but that's yeah. Need to get a bit more creativity back in my life, I think. But
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah.
So I like to give them a little knock.
A little knock. Like, wake up. Hello, I'm here.
Hello, here we go.
Ah, okay.
So let's just they're the wrong way around, can't have that. I'll just shuffle the cards. All right. Whoa, we've got what? We've got 3. Okay. And this could be interesting. I think I'm just going to do 1 card.
Oh well.
But let's just see.
Right.
We'll just go with the flow.
Yes.
And see what happens. So we've got 3 cards out here. We've got the card that's called Strength. We've got the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. So this is interesting.
Okay.
So the Strength card is one of the major arcana. So there's 22 major arcana themes or cards in the tarot deck. And that is the strongest themes.
Ah.
And then there are in the suits, there's 56 cards with smaller themes and court cards.
Yeah.
And so we've got 2 minor arcanas.
So the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Hands are there, the smaller, and Strength is the major.
They're the minor arcana.
Minor.
Yeah. And the thing about tarot is it's really, well, that's how I see it. Woven through the whole deck is the journey of blending the soul and the ego.
Okay.
Blending our spiritual energy with our real life, practical life. So it's phenomenal for self-awareness and personal development. It's helped me in my hardest times, and I've developed a real connection, because you develop a connection with the deck that you use all the time.
Yeah.
And then you'll see different things in different cards as well. You like
like your different perspective.
Yeah, and then you'll just, if you use it for long enough, you'll just know one card means this for you. Yeah. And it's just magical. What you can build up, understanding the energy of it.
Okay.
Is amazing. So
ooh.
Yeah, so this is interesting because we've got the Strength card. It's a beautiful card in this deck. I absolutely love it. And this is it's obvious what Strength is. So that's quite an obvious thing that you could interpret in any which way. It's number 8 in the deck.
Okay.
Which is the infinity symbol
Ooh.
on its side. So it's like unlimited potential. And it's a woman whose face is half lion, and she has a lamb on her knee and a heart necklace. So everybody could look at that and pick out symbolism. Yeah, it's just a thing that we do naturally. Yeah. So I mean, I could talk about this one card for a very long time. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it. Have a look? Yeah, keep it short and sweet.
Oh wow! So she looks quite serene.
She does.
These, I love this artwork.
Yeah, it's amazing. And it's not necessarily gender specific. Like, we've got 3 women in this card, but that doesn't necessarily mean it relates to.
Oh, so that's the
gender.
tattoo.
Yeah, so she's got a tattoo of the infinity symbol.
Okay.
But you'll notice that on that Strength card somewhere, probably in all decks. Yeah. So this speaks to like one of the major themes that's in the tarot, which is the balance of yin and yang energy. So the balance of our masculine and our feminine energy, which is, every gender can relate to. Yes. And what I love, if we think about strength, like when you think about the kind of historical measure of strength in a person, what would you think of?
Muscles.
Yeah. Like, without even thinking.
I'm just thinking of a gym person doing muscle.
Yeah, like physical strength.
Physical strength training.
Yeah. Which is true,
Yeah, but like an emotional load is trying not to let things get you down. It's still the thing that comes to mind.
So this strength has got the lion and the lamb.
Oh, so that's masculine and feminine.
Yeah, so they're seemingly polar opposite energies, because the lamb would represent things like gentleness, and sensitivity, playfulness, because it's quite,
Yeah.
when you think of a lamb, it's quite a childlike
Yes.
sort
It's
of
a baby.
energy, isn't it? Yeah. And then when you think of a lion, you think of, king of the, they're called king of the jungle, but they don't live in jungles.
No. I think of the roar and
But
the protectiveness.
yeah,
of the pack.
there's not much that's going to come and hunt a
No.
lion.
No.
You know, they are at the top of
Yeah.
the food chain,
Yeah.
and the lamb isn't.
Yeah.
But you can't be all one and none of the other. So if you have true strength, so I used to think that strength was about putting on that mask all the time and pretending that you're okay. And
Yeah.
some people have a loud roar. Naturally, some people have a loud roar to keep other people at a distance.
Yeah.
It's that if you see what I am, this is
Yeah.
all I am.
And it doesn't even need to be a physical roar. It could just be a blank, do not come near me, or like, hold off against people, do not get to know me.
Flexing your biceps, whether you've got them or not.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And you can
So
just feed off someone's energy that way, can't you? If they're not wanting to participate or let their guard down.
Or if they're, trying to project that sort of alpha image, as sometimes it's a defense mechanism, isn't it? So
I'd say so.
Yeah. So, but then also when you have real lion energy, that's quite charismatic. Think of the Leo star sign. That's generally quite, that's playful energy as well, which is childlike and connected to the heart. But that would be someone who isn't afraid to express themselves, who is bold and courageous. Courage with the heart in there would come from that, and the heart of a lion. So that's the bright side of that sort of energy. But certainly in my journey now, it's taken me more strength to have vulnerability.
Okay.
That's been a massive part of my journey. Sometimes it's easy to be strong in other ways, but actually true strength, it takes a lot of strength to be vulnerable.
Oh yeah.
It's much more difficult than parading around getting stuff done all the time.
Especially like with relationships, like being that vulnerability of that vulnerable person, of letting your guard down and opening yourself up to a relationship. That's hard work, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It takes a lot of strength to do that. So it's all like whatever it is, whether you're in your lamb or your lion energy, it's all necessary. It all works together, and it all comes from the heart, and that's where we feel our strongest, when it comes from like that heart energy, not the ego.
I like it. Fab.
So it's a beautiful card, and it does speak to tempering the ego as well. Yeah. And then we've got Four of Swords and the Three of Wands. So the Four of Swords, this lady, she's got a heart in there as well, and she's in a nest. So the Four of Swords typically has somebody laid down.
Okay, lay down, right.
And it's a bit of there's usually a bit of a nod in that to a little bit of surrender.
Okay.
And that letting ourselves have a rest. And I mean, for people who are more on the spiritual side, is connecting with faith.
Okay.
Trusting that we can surrender and let go, and sometimes just let things happen. We don't have to be forcing and trying to make stuff work all the time. Sometimes the best thing to do is have that rest, that pause, and that makes you stronger. Literally, as day follows night, we cannot be productive 100% of the time.
No.
We need to have the restoration, but knowing that is just as valuable as getting stuff done, which I would say in Western culture, that's not the norm.
No.
And it certainly wasn't in my head. I had to initially start to force myself to rest and change my whole mindset around it.
And that day-to-day routine, I think, people go to work, maybe like the typical adult might drop the kids off at school, go to work, have a little lunch break, carry on work until whatever time, pick the kids back up, go home. They have after school clubs or evening hobbies, you're trying to cook tea, maybe do all this, and I'm thinking, where is that rest? Even that really short lunch break. But I've met loads of like business owners or people that just don't even take a lunch break.
Yeah.
And it's really difficult.
Yeah.
And you're trying to sleep, especially if you're going through menopause or something, sleep. What sleep? Or if you've got a new baby, what sleep?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
So we can notice
So
our
hard.
own reaction to that card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless we go,
Yeah. And everyone
I
has
haven't
a
got time. I
different.
haven't got time to rest.
I think it's the way we're brought up, or
Yeah.
maybe the British way of doing things, or
Yeah.
Ever
since the Industrial Revolution, we've
Got to work
cultured
hard
a mindset of productivity.
Yeah.
Productivity. But
Yeah.
we can never be fully productive unless we rest.
No, that's true. No, for sure. I mean, I love my sleep. I need at least 8 hours sleep, or I cannot function. So I'm always in bed before 9:30.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm dreaming of 8 hours sleep at the moment while I'm awake.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, yes, please, I'll have some of that.
But then, because my sleep has been so disrupted, I power nap.
Oh,
So I have
I
to.
love a nap.
I never napped when I brought 2 children.
Really?
Who were about 2.5 years apart. And I never napped. I don't know how I did it.
Yeah.
I never napped.
Did they
but I
sleep
do know.
well as kids, as babies, and kind of
sometimes, yeah. Yeah. Once we got into a routine.
Yeah.
But when you've got a baby and a toddler,
oh,
I mean, it's a
you
blessing.
Did well. You did well.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing, and it can be a challenge. They're
Yeah.
teenagers now, so
Oh, right, okay.
I can power nap. So we doesn't have to be. You have to do it this way. You just do what works for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're moving in cycles all the time, aren't we? Especially as biological women, we literally run on cycles.
Yes.
And so does nature. So,
Yeah.
So that teaches us. So
Yeah.
this is that rest,
Okay.
pause, and actually, physically we can do that, but emotionally or spiritually, it's that sense of hand it over to the universe. Don't think you're controlling absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Let there be space and room for things to happen without us trying to wrestle it to the wrestle situations to the ground. The best thing sometimes we can do is just let go. And then we've got the 3 of Wands, which is quite fiery energy compared to the other 2, because Swords relates to the element of air. It relates to the mental realm.
And show that one. Sorry.
Yeah, Wands is fire.
4 of Swords. So she's in her nest.
Which is more of the spirit. So isn't it funny?
She's on a surfboard.
Yeah, isn't it funny that we've got this 4 of Swords and she's laid down in a nest, and then the next card, someone is up, ready to surf the waves.
I love the colours on this. Feels very feminine, even though she's ready to rock those waves. Yeah.
And that's what the 3 of Wands is about, which is interesting because we're in the year of the fire horse now.
Yes.
And we're also at equinox point, and as we're recording this, and we are going into a lot of Aries energy, which means that someone will be having a birthday soon.
I know, I'm getting old. What day are we on?
21st.
Yeah.
No,
7
22nd.
days.
So we've literally just gone into Aries.
Is it the 22nd today?
Season, yeah. So that's a fiery season where people are going to be, I would say, getting quite creative and ready to make things move forwards.
Right.
And ready to take action. But the best people at taking that action and moving forwards will be the ones that have had a rest.
Okay.
And have actually let themselves, that's preparation, isn't it?
Yeah.
A warrior doesn't go around warrioring all day.
No.
Because there's preparation.
Yeah. You should be tactical.
Rest, nourishment, all of those things.
Yeah.
And then you're in a really great space to surf the next wave. So she's kind of deciding what wave she's going to get on with her surfboard. And when we take time to have a little bit of space, when we surrender, we can let things come to us.
Yeah.
So opportunities can just flow in on these waves. Whereas sometimes if we're busy trying to do stuff and make stuff happen all the time, it's almost like we push those opportunities away because we're trying to go with the flow and let things flow in. That's the infinity symbol as well, is that?
Yeah.
What goes out must come back kind of energy. And, knowing that we're worthy. That's what it takes to be able to rest properly.
Yeah.
And take time out.
That's a mindset thing in itself, isn't it? Knowing that you're worthy.
It's a whole mindset. And there's the flip side of that where some people are actually lazy. But having a rest isn't lazy. It's how you interpret everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some people will be doing less because they're afraid to sort of move out or haven't got that motivation. And then there are other people who are motivated to work all the time and have to go, all right, it's know yourself, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've got to go, I need to get some more balance in a different way.
Yeah.
So
Or
we'll try and
burnout will be
find it.
calling.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
tell you.
Yeah, and we're finding our balance, which is, I'm assuming, what you must do on a surfboard. I'm not a
It's
surfer,
fine.
but I'm
Well, I
assuming
tried
you
paddle
need
boarding.
some balance.
I could not stand up because that is a balance.
Yeah.
So surfing will be exact same, no doubt. I
Yeah.
do know some really good surfers though that just glide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving with nature. So that's interesting that in this little sequence of 3 cards, we've got this strength of this balance of our yin and yang energy.
Yeah.
And then we've got the 4 of swords, which would be the lamb, where we nurture ourselves and we let ourselves rest and we take, time out, be the child, let go of all the strategy and all of that, because that's dry if you do that all the time.
Yeah.
And then we've got the 3 of wands, which is more of that fiery lion energy, where we're going to be getting out there.
I love it.
So there we go.
That was a really good card pull.
Magic.
Yeah. Magical. Yes, I love that. Thank you. Right. So I just want to move on from this and introduce you to something. So I have been trying to 2026, I was thinking, right, this is my year for growth, learning, spiritual, taking time for myself, for that rest. Okay. And Tom got me this for Christmas. And it's
your
the most
colours.
I know, I am heart.
And gold.
Yeah,
Golden heart.
Golden heart, a bit of pink thrown in, to be fair. This is very, very expensive. Well, for me it was expensive, but I got it for Christmas. Tom bought me it. It's from Dreamy Moons, which I think is the Netherlands.
Okay.
So when you doom scroll and it catches you on the same thing. So I was looking for journals, but I wanted a journal that had the moon cycles, bit of learning, bit of reflection. And this is called 2026 Year of Growth.
Wow. It's beautiful.
So it's my every night I write in my journal, which I've never journaled before in my life.
Wow.
I'm not I reflect in my head. I'm a worrier. I do reflect in the day and stuff, but I never write things down.
This is new for you.
New for me, yeah. And it is the most beautiful book.
Oh, it is.
I've ever had. But what I did quite like, and I would like to sort of discuss it in every episode like this next week. I did quite like how you had to reflect on the last year. So it gives you a bit about it and how to use it. And there's like lots of learning, energy of 2026, giving gratitude, your daily journaling. And it even has self-love ideas of what you could do to give yourself self-love. And I like this one. Allow yourself to cancel plans and have a night in.
I love that.
It's like my dream sometimes. I could be a hermit. Then it goes through the power of the moon with the moon cycles.
Nice.
Different things, because I'm learning all of that. It's all completely new to me. But one part in here is a summary of 2025.
Wow.
And you close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, take a few deep breaths. Take yourself on a mental journey through your year, what you did, where you've been, who you've met, all your favourite moments, hardships, accomplishments, and write down a summary of the year. That took me days. My memory's shocking. But also not think about the negatives that you do tend to like feed off, don't you? Like all the negatives that happened in the year, but what was the positives? Then you have a goodbye to 2025. So you go through what your biggest lessons learnt. So there's 3 lessons.
Wow.
And then you give thanks to 2025, what I was thankful for, what I overcame. 2025 in one word, how I grew spiritually and emotionally.
What great
big
questions.
Reflection, yeah.
Yes.
And then hello 2026. So declutter, let go, cleanse, gratitude, set intentions. So I've got my intentions for the year. So health, career, relationships, and personal goals.
Wonderful.
And then
it's very comprehensive, isn't it?
Like full on.
Yeah.
My 2 favourite sections are dream up. Write about your year in the past tense.
Oh yes.
So I am writing down what my 2026 was like. And it's about sort of setting my intentions and different things. So I think maybe a good one. I used to be a people pleaser, but my growth this year has seen me rise in my productivity, my love to myself, and my love to others.
Wow.
I mean, it's quite a broad statement, that really.
No, but it's a personal one, isn't it? And it's
I think so.
It's a
big. Try not to be a people pleaser
Yeah,
or
I used
whichever.
to be a people pleaser.
Healthy, strong, and have a good nature. Treat people with respect. I mean, I'd do that anyway. I tried to do that anyway. It's
Yeah.
hard on some days. But then I've got my vision board.
You did a little drawing
Yeah,
as
I've done
well.
drawings. This is me camping. in
They're
the year.
great drawings.
This is the
actually.
house I want.
Beautiful. I think I know where that is. That house.
Oh, okay. Well, if I could get the mortgage for it. But there's two things that I want to read out now. My favourite one's the second one, but this is going back over the last year. You felt everything this year and learned to keep going anyway. You learned how to stay functional while emotionally flooded. Sensitivity was treated like something to manage rather than honour. Before the year ends, stop pushing through what was meant to be felt. Your body has been speaking clearly through exhaustion, tears, and overwhelm. That was not weakness, that was wisdom. Rest is not avoidable for you. It is how your creativity, joy, and aliveness return.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
I
very
can't remember
profound.
where I found that. I didn't actually write down the. I'm normally good with writing down where I found things, but that was very deep, wasn't it? Anyway, but my favourite because my sense of humour. My mate just told her ex that she wasn't having him ruining her ambience anymore. And to be honest, that's my mood for the rest of the year. No one is ruining my fucking ambience, hun.
I love it.
I was like, yes, I'm writing that straight in my journal. But yeah.
And that is spiritually scheduled.
That is spiritually
Underlined.
scheduled. Yes, no one's ruining my ambience. Yeah, so and it goes through your months. You plan your month and then you have weekly check-ins. So I think it'd be good to go through.
Yes.
Also keeps me accountable to making sure I get it done.
It does. It's such.
Because-
I've journaled for years, and it's really helped me in so many ways. But again, I think it all connects back to that self-awareness, doesn't it?
Yes, and I think that makes me self-aware, and it has questions in there, and like the moon cycles is really good, so I know when to do certain things and feel that energy.
And you could do your cards and then journal on the energy that brings up as well.
Yeah.
What a lovely share.
And thanks.
I like
it's
that
beautiful,
a lot.
isn't it? I do have a tarot deck that goes with it, and I will bring that in next
Oh.
time. It's beautiful tarot deck. It's gold and.
So, what do you think if you could
Gorgeous.
take one question or example out of there for listeners to work on right now?
Yeah.
Does it have something for the equinox time?
Ooh, yes. So
Maybe give people a kind of idea of something they could journal on.
Yes. So new moon in Pisces.
Yeah, we've just had that.
Yeah,
a couple
just
of
had
days
that.
ago.
So I will. I'll give you an overview of what it asked me to do. Did you know that each of us can enter a sacred flow, just like a leaf carried out by the current of a river? That current awakens the moment we surrender, when we stop trying to control, force, or analyse the steps forward. I feel like that's very fitting.
Yes.
It knows how to carry us exactly where we were meant to go, often beyond what the mind could ever plan. This new moon in Pisces invites you to return to that flow, to soften, to trust, to remember how it feels to simply be guided. You don't need all the answers right now. You only need to believe that the current will take you somewhere beautiful and that you'll know. Yeah, on your surfboard. I was just thinking that.
This is very
These
aligned
cards.
with these.
Yeah. So the new moon ritual suggestion: connect with your imagination through painting, daydreaming, or guided meditations. Get creative. Write down your deepest dreams for everything. For everything is created in imagination first.
100%.
Yeah, so it goes through that for the whole year for all the different moon cycles, and then there was the eclipse, wasn't there? That was a good one recently.
Yeah.
Full moon in Virgo and lunar eclipse.
Yeah.
So the moon ritual suggestion there was declutter your space, physically cleanse and detox to clear your energy field. Use the potent energy of the full moon to let go of what no longer serves you.
Yes, it's just huge letting go energy, isn't it? To allow things. And certainly I was never very good at allowing. I thought it was literally me spinning plates. That's what made things happen all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, the surrender piece is really powerful.
Oh, it's hard to let go.
Should we have a surrender oracle card?
Oh yeah, go on.
So we've got some great things to position there from the journal for people to have a think about.
Yes.
Let us go for this one. This is The Power of Surrender by Judith Orloff. Transform your life by letting go.
So the people that are doing these cards,
are they artists, or are they?
They will usually employ an artist to do the artwork.
Yeah,
So
like the illustrations.
and they're the people that are the authors are writing and sort of designing the messages that they want to have through the cards.
Right, I get it.
And then they'll typically work with an artist to bring it to
Some
life.
beautiful, beautiful decks.
Yeah, it's like, so this whole message is a bit like seeing the value in letting go and surrendering and resting so that we can go forwards more powerfully and dipping into that imagination space with the oh gosh. Here we go.
Where do we go? Okay.
So we have got surrender resentments.
Oh, okay.
This is a deep one, isn't it?
Mm.
I mean, most of us probably like to think that we're not resentful people, but it's a
Yeah, we
normal human energy,
Totally.
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
a normal energy.
Yeah.
So this says, holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. So surrender resentments, yes, because when we're resentful, we're giving our power away, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're saying,
Yeah. We're giving them the control.
I'm going to fixate on this situation or this memory from the past.
Yeah.
And where does that get us? So we do need to reflect, don't we? Which is what this energy is all about, to come to peace, come to terms. Again, let stuff go.
Yeah.
But the only person we really hurt when we carry that, because we're feeling our emotions are physiological, they're happening in our body.
Yeah.
Is ourselves, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then I think it's like blocks abundance, blocks progress, because what we're holding on to is taking up space where some great things could be.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to say you don't have to condone the actions of anybody. That's not what forgiveness is.
Yeah.
It's really you not carrying the weight of it anymore.
Yeah. Like it's not your problem.
No.
Well, brilliant. Right. Thank you very much. So I just have a question for the listeners then. I say a question, I want your questions. So in each of our sessions, our get-togethers, we're going to read out a question from the listeners and discuss our perspective on it. Not just yours. I will throw in my tuppence there.
You do. I love it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so that's it for our first episode.
Yeah. How do people ask questions?
Oh,
ask
yeah,
us
of
a
course.
question.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
So we are going to be putting out our podcast episodes on YouTube and Spotify. So you can either directly or comment on the YouTube clips, I suppose, or YouTube. You can DM us directly on our Instagram and Facebook page. Mm-hmm. I'm going to make sure we do TikTok.
Okay, I'll leave that to you.
We also do have an email address, so spirituallyscheduled@outlook.com if you want to email us as well.
Amazing.
Yeah, so exciting.
Exciting times.
Yes, I know. Right, thank you very much, everybody. Stay curious.
Stay curious.
Yeah.
Best way.
I know. Bye.